How many times have you been let down by empty promises? How often have you trusted someone's words, only to be left disappointed when their actions didn't match? We've all been there. Feeling hurt, confused, or even betrayed when the people we counted on didn't follow through. Words can sound so convincing, so comforting, but they're often just that, words. And when the dust settles, it's not what someone says that matters. It's what they do. If you've ever felt stuck in a cycle of broken promises, or if you've struggled to figure out who you can truly trust, this video is for you. Today, we're diving deep into a truth that can change the way you see the world. Actions speak the truth, while words can deceive. We'll uncover why words are cheap, how pain can be your greatest teacher, and why relying on others to save you will only hold you back. This isn't just about understanding others. It's about empowering you. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to protect yourself from empty words, recognize true intentions, and take control of your own life. If you're ready to stop being fooled by promises and start seeing the truth through actions, let's get started. Your journey to clarity and strength begins now. We've all heard promises. People say things that sound good, reassuring us that everything will be okay. But how often do those promises actually come true? The truth is, words are easy to say, but actions show the real story. We've all heard phrases like, "I'll always be there for you," or "Trust me, I won't let you down." But when it really matters, it's not the words that count, it's what the person does. Promises are like babies, easy to make, hard to deliver. It's a reminder that words are cheap. People can say whatever they want, but it's their actions that truly reveal who they are. So, how do you protect yourself from getting hurt by empty words? Pay attention to what people actually do, not just what they say. If someone promises something, don't just take their word for it. Watch their actions. Do they keep their word? Are their actions in line with what they promised? Over time, you'll learn the truth about a person not from their words, but from what they do. When you hear promises, remember, actions are the real proof. It's easy to say what we think others want to hear. We can all be good at talking a big game, but the real truth comes out through what we do, not what we say. Sometimes, we might hear people say things that sound great, like they'll help us or be there for us. But when it's time to act, their words often don't line up with their behavior. Actions speak louder than words. We've all heard this saying, and it's true. It's not enough to listen to someone's promises or sweet words. The real measure of a person is in their actions. When someone shows up when it counts, when they keep their word through tough situations, that's when you know their true character. If you want to understand someone or even get a clear picture of yourself, look at your actions. Do you follow through on what you say? Do you show up when needed? That's where the truth is. Actions don't lie, they show the real story, even when words try to hide it. So, if you ever doubt someone's intentions, just watch what they do. It will tell you everything you need to know. Pain is something none of us want, but it's often the only way we grow. Whether it's physical, emotional, or mental, pain has a way of teaching us things we couldn't learn any other way. It's easy to think we'll avoid pain or wish it away, but in reality, it's through the struggle that we build resilience and strength. Out of suffering have emerged the strongest souls, the most massive characters are seared with scars. This quote reminds us that pain isn't something to run from, but something that shapes us into who we're meant to be. Without pain, there's no growth. Without challenges, there's no strength. The next time you face something painful, don't see it as a setback, see it as an opportunity to learn. It's in those tough moments that we become stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the next challenge. Pain doesn't have to break you. In fact, it's one of the best teachers you'll ever have. Embrace it, learn from it, and let it make you better. At first, people can seem unpredictable. They might say things that confuse us, or act in ways that don't make sense. But given enough time, people start to show who they really are. Their actions reveal their true nature, and if you pay close attention, you'll start to see patterns. People don't change overnight, and the way they behave today is often a reflection of how they've acted before. Time reveals truth. Over time, what someone says might no longer matter because their actions will have already told you everything you need to know. We all have habits and behaviors that repeat themselves. The more you observe, the clearer the picture becomes. So, be patient. Don't rush to judge or jump to conclusions. Give it time, and watch closely. People are predictable if you just pay attention long enough. You'll see their true colors, and it will be easier to decide whether they are trustworthy or not. Time will reveal everything, so let actions guide your judgment. It's easy to fall into the trap of waiting for someone else to come and fix things for us. Whether it's a friend, family member, or someone else, we sometimes expect others to solve our problems or make our life easier. But the truth is, no one is coming to save you. You are the only one who can take charge of your life and make things happen. You are your own hero. This saying reminds us that we can't wait for someone else to take control of our future. We are responsible for our own lives. No one can change our situation for us. We have to take the necessary steps ourselves. So stop waiting for someone to fix everything for you. The sooner you realize that you are the one in control, the sooner you can start acting to improve your life. It's not easy, but it's the only way to move forward. Take responsibility for your own life, and trust yourself to create the future you want. We all want to be understood and appreciated, but seeking validation from others can hold us back. You can spend so much time trying to get approval or waiting for someone to tell you that you're doing well, but the truth is, no one will ever fully understand you the way you want them to. No one will give you the perfect validation you're looking for, and that's okay. Seek approval from yourself, not from others. This means learning to appreciate your own progress and trusting your own judgment. If you constantly rely on others to feel good about what you're doing, you'll never feel truly satisfied. The next time you find yourself waiting for someone's approval, remind yourself that it's your own opinion that matters most. Focus on your own growth, and give yourself credit for the effort you put in. You don't need anyone else's validation to keep going. Your journey is about you, not about fitting into someone else's expectations. Stop waiting for permission to live your life on your terms. It's easy to talk about how strong we are, or how tough we are in tough situations. But real strength isn't about shouting the loudest or boasting about what we can do. True strength comes from our actions. It's the quiet determination, the things we do when no one is watching, that show our true power. Strength is not measured by how much you can say, but by what you can do. This is a reminder that words mean little without the actions to back them up. When you are strong, you don't need to explain it to anyone. Your actions will speak for you. If you want to prove your strength, stop talking about it. Instead, show it in the way you handle challenges, the way you treat others, and the way you move forward despite obstacles. Strength isn't about telling people what you can do, it's about quietly showing them through what you do, every single day. Let your actions do the talking. Pain is a part of life. Whether it's physical pain, emotional struggle, or the disappointment we feel from setbacks, it's something we all face. The difference is how we handle it. When we face pain, we can either let it control us or we can take responsibility for it and use it to grow. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. This quote reminds us that while pain happens to all of us, we have the power to decide how we respond. Pain doesn't have to defeat you. Instead, it can fuel your growth and teach you valuable lessons that will shape who you are. Next time you're hurting, whether it's from a difficult situation or personal loss, take a moment to ask yourself, how can I use this pain to grow stronger? Don't let your pain control you. Take responsibility for how you respond, and use it as an opportunity to become better, wiser, and more resilient. You have the power to transform your pain into something that pushes you forward, rather than something that holds you back. Life isn't easy, and if you spend too much time worrying about what others think of you, you'll get stuck. People can be quick to judge, criticize, or offer unwanted advice, and if you focus on that, it can paralyze you. You can't afford to be soft. You can't afford to get caught up in the opinions of others because they're not the ones living your life. You don't get what you wish for. You get what you work for. This reminds us that life doesn't cater to our every whim. If you want to move forward, you need to stay focused on your own path and not let the distractions of others hold you back. Life's challenges don't stop because someone doubts you or doesn't agree with your choices. We often think of power as something tied to wealth, status, or influence over others. But the real power comes from knowing you can stand on your own. It's not about how much control you have over the world or other people, but about how much control you have over yourself. Real power is in your ability to keep moving forward, no matter what's happening around you. True power lies in self-reliance. This means that when you rely on yourself to get through tough situations, you build the strength to face anything that comes your way. You don't need others to fix your problems or tell you what to do. When you can stand alone, with your own strength, that's when you truly have power. To tap into this power, stop depending on others for your happiness or success. Trust yourself, believe in your abilities, and keep moving forward, even when the world feels uncertain. Real power comes from being able to stand tall on your own, knowing you don't need anyone else to survive. Keep going, because you are your own source of strength. So, what's the takeaway from everything we've covered today? It's simple: actions will always reveal the truth, while words can often deceive. Whether it's learning to see through empty promises, embracing pain as a teacher, or realizing that you are your own hero, the lessons here are about empowering you to take control of your life. Remember, people will show you who they are through what they do, not what they say. And when it comes to your own journey, strength isn't about words. It's about the quiet, consistent actions you take every day. Pain, setbacks, and challenges aren't here to break you. They're here to build you. The power to change your life, to trust yourself, and to rise above the noise lies within you. Stop waiting for others to save you. Stop seeking their validation. Start relying on the one person who will never let you down, you. If this video resonated with you, hit the like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more content that helps you grow stronger and wiser. Remember, your actions define you. So go out there and make them count. Until next time, stay strong, stay focused, and keep moving forward. You've got this.